YouTube, what is going on? Machine TV back with another video. Today, NHL 26 gave us the HUT deep dive, and we're gonna break it down for you. So first and foremost,
hi everyone, I'm Will Lee, HUT producer on the EA Sports NHL team.
And I'm Mike Engelhart, creative director. Today we're excited to walk you through everything new and
we're gonna watch it again and kind of break it down. We'll pause and stuff.
Help shape it. This year we've taken a big step forward.
So this main screen obviously still looks
connected to the sport itself.
Still looks
from
the
your
same.
lineup to our live content. HUT is now more in sync with what's happening across the hockey
very
world
much
all
looks
season long.
the same based off of that
in HUT 26.
But
the HUT main menu has been completely rebuilt. In past years, it could feel slow and cluttered and didn't always reflect how you actually use the mode.
That's what we were having.
So we took a step back and redesigned it around the things you do most. The new layout loads.
All right, so look, you can select your mode, whether it's the cup chase, competitive, the wild card, HUT moments, or casual. Right? So they're going to continue to break down what cup chase is. We're going to stop. We're going to pause. I really like that you have this. This makes the menu screen so much easier to be able to navigate, and it's more appealing to the eye, if you ask me.
It's quicker, takes fewer clicks, and gets you to where you want to go without the extra friction.
Good.
You'll also see your top players featured right on the home screen. It's a small change,
but
cool
one
ad. That helps you make the mode feel more like it's yours. We also brought over something players really liked from Wildcard, the improved lineup screen. That layout has now been applied across the edit lines experience.
That is cool. All right, cup chase. This is a cup chase explanation.
NHL 26.
It is offline.
It gives solo players a more structured and rewarding way.
With them saying it's offline, that leads me to believe that it is replacing squad battles. Agree to disagree in the chat.
To play. It's built around an 18-game schedule, followed by 2 rounds of playoffs, with each round played as a best of 3.
I do like that it is so in-depth and it's not just refreshing the teams you're playing. You're going to be playing 18 seasons or 18 season games, and then the playoffs, which are the 2 playoff rounds, best of 3s, like, and you get to choose your difficulty, which they'll touch on that. But I mean, that to me seems like, and the rewards are different, and it has its own like reward path.
You build your lineup, play through your season, and see how far you can take your team. You'll also be able to choose your own difficulty level. That makes Cup Chase more flexible, whether you're still learning the mode or if you're looking for a tougher
challenge. That you could choose your own difficulty
its own
reward
track, separate from the XP path, that gives you something tangible.
See, like that right there above me. I need to turn off my webcam for a second. If you get the top rewards, you get the undefeated, which is the superstar undefeated pack, superstar HUT cup pack, or the postseason pack. I'm not really sure what all of those inquire for you to get, but this looks like with getting the full rewards, it could be worth the grind. This is a lot like Madden in a sense, or mini seasons in a sense, where you can grind this and get the all the different rewards. And I like that it has its own reward system, you know,
after each step in your season. You're earning content specifically designed for this mode, and you're getting it on your own schedule. No waiting for resets, no wondering how your rewards stack up against someone else's. And just like other modes in HUT 26, your progress here also contributes to your overall XP path. So even if you're focused on solo play, you're still making meaningful progress towards your season goals.
Ranked seems pretty good too.
Let's talk about ranked. This is a brand new competitive mode in NHL 26. a full rework of how head-to-head progression works.
More rivals.
The first big change is matchmaking floors. Once you reach a division, you'll stay there for the rest of the season. If you earn your way up, you won't be knocked back down after a few tough games. It helps.
That is huge, because if you get to Div 1, you are no longer going to be able to tank back to be able to play in a lower division to just dominate and everything like we've seen the last few months and in 25.
Take some pressure off and lets you focus on improving, not constantly trying to recover lost ground. We also reworked the rewards. Every game now contributes to something. There are now better defined tiers and more visibility into what you're earning as you go. If you reach the qualification division, you'll unlock access to Hut Champs, the highest level of rank
So it's
play,
a division, it's not
with the toughest
necessarily
competition
points
and the most
to
exclusive
qualify.
rewards.
At the end of each season, the ladder resets. This gives you a new opportunity to climb. And if you're able to reach the top, there's something special waiting. Players who hit the ultimate rank will unlock a jersey that's unique to that season.
Okay, that is super cool, because if you reach that rank, let's say it's the top 100, even though it's a jersey, I know I saw that comment while we were initially watching it, but even though it's a jersey, having that jersey and getting to wear that, that's a perfect significant sign of like, hey, this is a top 100 player, not, or like a top player of the game, not just because they had a good week. These changes are very good so far from what I'm seeing. I agree, Assassin.
It's a way to show you made it to the highest tier, and each season will bring a new design to earn. Rank now gives you more to play for and a better sense of what each match means. In NHL 26, we wanted every lineup decision to matter a little more. The first big change is in the introduction of player combinations. Combinations are bonuses that activate based on how your lineup is constructed. Things like stacking a certain item type, connecting teammates, or nationalities. The more purposeful your build, the more you'll unlock.
These bonuses can affect key areas of your team, including boosts to ability points, salary cap, or overall improvements to players when the right pieces come together. To support deeper roster planning, we've also introduced a salary cap system. It adds another layer to team building by encouraging smarter, more intentional lineup decisions.
All of this connects directly to how content is delivered throughout the year through Hut Seasons. Seasons are no longer just a date on the calendar. They're the biggest content moments in the mode. Each one drops a full wave of new cards, themed events, objectives, and lineup building opportunities. But more than that, every season is built to bring back that feeling you get at the start of a new Hut year. The excitement of seeing what's new, figuring out your strategy, and deciding where to take your team next.
And it's
So while they're on this screen, what I am a little worried about is the salary and the overvalue of a player like a McDavid, a Sidney Crosby, just like, you know, those top tier players. But that's the one thing that scares me with the salary cap. We'll see how it plays out. You know what I mean? We'll see how that happens. But not quite, Barksy. But then you have to look at it as the boost. It looks like you can select a different type of boost based off of lines. So like, I think what it showed was like 3 ducks gave you a +2 overall boost. So you could have a ducks line of 83s and potentially boost them to an 80 to 85. Right, but Kobe, I'm saying if they change the value based off of different things as it progresses is what I'm referring to. Because there's a lot of different cards. There's the captains, the heroes, the rookies, the like, and that we'll keep going into this for this video. But I think it definitely leads for some good combinations, and I feel like it almost rewards for like a nationality team or a team theme team, different things like that.
Important to call this out. You're not starting over when a new season begins. Your lineup stays intact. Your progress carries forward. What you've built still matters.
Hi everyone, I'm Jamie. HUT producer on the live team.
And I'm Mitchell, HUT designer on the live team in NHL 26.
In NHL 26, the structure of our core programs is directly shaped by the feedback from the community. Captains, rookies, heroes, and icons are now the foundation of HUT's content plan.
I like that. I mean, we already knew we were getting icons and heroes, but the fact that we're getting captains, the fresh ice, and the rookies pretty much right off the rip as well, that's very good to me.
These 4 programs will roll out consistently across each season, and each one is designed to support different types of roster building.
Each of these core programs brings something different to the table. Captains are designed to lead your team each season. At the start of every season, you'll choose a captain from a curated pool.
I like
a mix
that.
of current leaders, past fan favorites, and even future faces of the franchise. Heroes highlight players who meant everything to a fan base. Think Keith Tkachuk, Alesh Hemsky, Zdeno Chara, Rob Blake, Marcus Naslund, or Jeremy Roenick.
I still don't know who I'm
Icons
taking.
celebrate the players who shaped the sport itself. Names like Sergei Fedorov, Joe Thornton, Chris Pronger, Chris Chelios, Henrik Lundqvist, or Teemu Selanne.
That Selanne looks
Rookies
really
shine a spotlight
solid.
on exciting first-year talent from across hockey history. This program will grow throughout the season as new players emerge and take center stage.
We've also made changes to how our alumni players fit into the system. They will now have their own card type, and they will be core pieces to obtain at launch. Better connected to lineup building mechanics and built to contribute right away.
I think just the little teaser of different, the little teaser of like different card sets, all that stuff, I think is very good. I think it looks very good with how much they have input into it already. I am not disappointed.
In HUT 26, it starts right away with early access, and there's a lot to jump into. It starts with Fresh Ice, the first event of the year.
I also really like that. Fresh Ice is the first event of the year, and it starts in pre-access, and there's going to be it for the deluxe editions. People like myself that have it are going to have their own like XP boost or XP path.
Year. This is a limited time event with objectives, moments, and rewards that help you get your team off the ground before the season officially begins. If you picked up the deluxe edition,
what players are those? Dallas Star, Matthew Tkachuk. Well, we know the MSPs. We know the MSPs. Looks like Tkachuk, 91 from the Stars. Sagan, yeah. I think that's a Sagan. We got Faber. Thompson from Washington. And then Morgan Riley, it looks like. That's pretty exciting if that sticks.
Which helps you progress through early content and gives your lineup a boost out of the gate. There's also a dedicated XP.
And I don't know if you guys caught on to that. It did say 81 plus overalls to make those MSPs.
That's available only during early access. It offers additional rewards, and it's a great way to build your team early to set a strong foundation before the full content cycle begins. Fresh Ice also connects directly to a completely new worldwide launch event coming right after early access. Completing Fresh Ice will help you transition into that launch window smoothly. We'll have more to share about the global launch soon, but Fresh Ice sets the tone and gives you a head start for what's next. Alongside Fresh Ice, we're also launching something brand new, a live content program called Chell Weeks. Chell Weeks delivers a structured drop of new content across 5 days with some.
So Chell Week is kind of nice. Structured content across 5 days. It kind of sounds like it's Team of the Week, but it also doesn't give off Team of the Week vibes. So I'm curious.
Something new added each weekday. Each week is built around a theme with a mix of buildable players, objectives, collections, a spotlight player item, and a community vote that ties everything together.
Our first Chell Week launches during the early access window. The theme is Cult Superstars. Players who are beloved by fans for how they play, not just how much they score. These are the heart and soul types, the ones who leave it all on the ice.
This has been a year of real change and a year of listening. From new solo experiences to redesigned systems and new content delivery, NHL 26 reflects a lot of what you've asked for. We're making a real effort this year to listen to community and reflect that feedback across the entire mode. There's a lot planned for the future, but we're also leaving room to keep learning and adapting along the way. Thanks for playing, and thanks for being a part of it.
All right, so here's the deal. If you guys haven't pre-ordered, I would recommend it. But it also depends on if you can, if you're going to enjoy the game. But just from the hut deep dive alone, it looks absolutely redone. It looks fantastic. I am excited for it. And I am going to be making this YouTube video. Yes, obviously we are live on Twitch right now. I think it looks super solid, and yeah, there's a huge step forward for what we got in 25, and now we're 4 days away. We are 4 days away with all of these different packs, the XP, just everything. It looks very good, and I'm excited. So YouTube, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys like it and subscribe. Comment down below what you think, and if you're going to pre-order it now after watching the hut deep dive. Let's break 1,000 subscribers here on the YouTube channel on NHL 26. I look forward to grinding with you guys, and we'll see you in the next one.